First of all, and he's just been mentioned extensively there by Bob Arum, and he is the fighter of the decade from the 2000s, a global sporting icon. He is an 11-time world champion in 8 weight divisions. He's also here, the defending WBO welterweight champion of the world, Manny Pacquiao, ladies and gentlemen. Manny, firstly, welcome to Australia, Manny. Welcome to Australia again. Good to have you back. I saw with interest that there was an interview with you quite recently where you mentioned that prior to your losses to Marquez, the stoppage loss, and prior to the decision loss against Floyd Mayweather, you had a premonition of the results of both of those fights. Have you seen anything this week in the future, and can you tell us what it is?
You know, it just happened that that fight, before the fight, 1 week before the fight, I had dreamed that what will happen, and I told most of my team, I'm telling them that my dream, what will happen, and then that's 1 week before the fight, and exactly what I told them, exactly what happened after the fight in the ring.
So what happens this week against Jeff Horn? Have you seen it?
Honestly, this fight, I didn't see any dream or vision. I will tell you if I have.
Okay, thank you.
Anyway, it's just Sunday.
Well, if you do find out, let us know, please.
Yes, I mean, to tell you that there's God.
Even by your standards, and you've been in some of the biggest fights in recent memory, even by your standards, this is a big event. 60,000 odd people, an outdoor event here in Australia. It's huge.
Yes, so I'm very excited for this coming Sunday to give a good show and to the people. Especially this is my first time to fight here in Australia, and fighting with the guy from Australia, so he's undefeated. This is going to be an exciting match.
Do you think it's a bigger event for you or for your opponent, Jeff Horn? Who do you think this means more to, this event? Who does it mean more to?
You mean...
Who is it more important for? For yourself or for Jeff?
I don't understand what you mean.
Do you think that this fight...
Of course, for me it's very important to me to give a good show and to bring back the crown to my country, bring honor to my country. Of course, whoever people cheer on Sunday, nothing personal. We just doing our job and to entertain you, to make you happy, and we're gonna do our job to give a good fight, and that's our job to do as a boxer.
Who do you think that they will support on Sunday? Will they support you or will they support Jeff Horn?
Well, you know, it's kind of embarrassing in front of Australian people to say support me, because of course you have to be what we call this patriotism, or be in your country, in your Vietnam. Of course, I understand that, and you know, it's not new for me to fight in a hometown of my opponent. Like I remember the fight with the Barrera one, which is I only have five fans who cheer for me, including Freddy Roach. That was 2002 in San Antonio, Texas, and everybody is booing me like that. And it's okay. It gives me more inspiration and determination to give a good show. I like that. I like that.
Manny, can you give us your prediction for what happens in this fight on Sunday? I know you're not big on predictions, but surely you have an expectation as to how it will finish on Sunday.
Well, you know, I never gave a prediction every fight that I had, but what I can say assured is to give a good fight, doing my best in the ring, and to make you happy.
Thank you very much for that, Manny. It means a lot. Now they want me to ask you, Manny, what has been the highlight of your stay, and your two stays now, in Australia. Apparently there has been a specific highlight for your stays in Australia, one moment that you enjoyed in particular. We're about to have a look on the screens, I believe.
The first time that I've been here on the press conference when we promote the fight, this fight, I can't remember. I cannot forget this moment that I carried a koala bear. And I carried a koala bear and feeding the kangaroo. It's my first time. It's very enjoyable.
Okay, let's have a look at that.
I like to see the koala bear. That's a popular here in Australia. I have never seen a koala bear yet. I'm scared. It's like a bear, and then but it's big.
It's a very, very tender moment, Manny. Welcome back, Manny Pacquiao. Thanks for the chat, and good luck on Sunday. Thank you.
Thanks, mate.
Well, the man seated directly to Manny's right is his legendary trainer, Freddie Roach. Freddie, if I could ask you a couple of questions from where you're seated. We've had mixed reports in Australia as to how this preparation and this training camp have gone. Early on, there was some reports that there wasn't a great deal of excitement in the Pacquiao camp. Later on, we hear about him dropping sparring partners. Which is the truth? How has it all gone?
We had a really good training camp. The beginning of the camp was a little bit shaky though because he's in the Senate and he's working 2 jobs, trying to fit in the gym when we could. Because he sometimes works really late. The Senate doesn't break all the time in the Senate. 9 o'clock at night sometimes, and we'd be on our way to the gym. And the second half though was really good. General Santos, Manny's home, and that way we had no distractions, and the sparring started picking up, and we brought a couple new kids in. This sparring partners that works really well for us. And Manny, again, he had a great training camp. He's ready. And I know Dean says talk about Mayweather and all those other things, but Dean, I've been in fight camp for a long, long time, and I think you did like 3 shows so far. Can you spell block? He's my friend. I'm just kidding. But anyway,
He doesn't have a microphone.
For this fight, Manny's in great shape, and we don't take anybody lightly. And Jeff Horn is the guy in front of us right now, and that's who we're after. And Manny again, he's had a great training camp, and so it should be a great fight. I'd like to wish Jeff the best of luck, and Manny won't need it.
Freddie, I've heard you make mention of the old Manny Pacquiao coming back during this training camp on a couple of occasions. Is that the Manny Pacquiao prior to 2009 who was knocking everyone out? Obviously knocked out Hatton and Cotto in consecutive fights. Since then, there's been no stoppage victories. Is that what you're expecting this time around, though?
Well, the thing is, in sparring, we haven't had like knockdowns and knockouts in a long time, and this camp we did, and Shakira's back on the radios. Manny's being his old self and having fun and doing what he does best. And this was one of the best training camps we've had in a long, long time, yes.
Okay. You will have seen plenty of Jeff Horn in recent weeks. I know you weren't too familiar with his work prior, but what do you make of what you have seen in footage of Jeff Horn?
He's a very good puncher. He's a big, strong kid, and he's fighting for the world title. He's got the opportunity of a lifetime. He has nothing to lose. I'm sure he's going to bring it, and we're going to bring it also. It's going to be a great fight, and I can't wait to see the fans and so forth. By the end of the night, I think we're going to have a lot of Pacquiao fans in the house.
Okay, I know that you're not shy about predictions, while Manny may be. Do you want to tell us how things finish up on Sunday afternoon?
Well, Manny's in great shape and so forth, and he's looking really good, and he doesn't like to predict knockouts and so forth, but I do. But I think it's going to be short and sweet. If our opponent comes at us like he says he's gonna, Manny will fire back, and I think it's going to be a great fight. But I think it won't last too long, and someone will get knocked out.
Okay, thank you very much, Freddie Roach. Welcome to Australia again, and good luck on Sunday. Now we head to the opposite corner on Sunday afternoon here at Suncorp Stadium. A 29-year-old who only turned professional 4 years ago, but who has risen already to earn a place opposite Pacquiao in Sunday's mega fight. He is the local, he's the fighting school teacher.